Welcome to video 4, brought to you by Untitled Foundation. At times like these, as I'm sure we are all going through our own changes which bring about challenge and challenging moments. So whether you are trying to keep operating your home or your work, doing the job perhaps of 3 or 4 or even more people, or whether you find yourself simply in solitude, feeling lonely, they both bring about their own challenges. It's very important that we make some time each day, maybe just 30 minutes or 20 minutes, to reconnect with whatever we need in order to find our inner strength. On some days, that might mean doing nothing and just relaxing our body, maybe reading a book or just sitting calmly with a cup of tea. On others, it may mean connecting with a friend, maybe through a telephone call or through another person you know can empathize with your situation and maybe find comfort in each other. And on other days, it's finding our strength even through our physical practice. Today, we're going to explore the warrior poses. The warrior poses in yoga are called Virabhadrasana. They got their name through the strong and fierce warrior, Virabhadra. So together, let's explore these poses, and we're going to be bringing them into that flow that we did in the previous video. If you haven't yet seen the previous video of the sun salutations, please feel free to go back and watch it. Okay, so we're going to begin standing at the top of the mat. So let's come to standing at the top of the mat. And here I'd like you to bring special attention to the lumbar curve in the spine. So some of us have this natural lumbar curve, and other people have this kyphotic curve at the top of the spine where they're kind of pressing with their head forward. So we want to bring as much harmony and balance into this area as possible. So let's for a moment think of the sit bones, which are right there, drawing down towards the heels. And then rather than tucking your tailbone, because if you tuck your tailbone, it might create a little bit of imbalance by shifting too much forward, let's visualize like we're pulling up through the top of the head, and through that length, you will find some more length in the torso, strength in your upper thighs, and automatically your pelvic area comes more into a neutral position. Then we draw the shoulders down, and we're just going to take some time here to find our feet. You can even soften your knees. You can even take the feet a little bit wider. Okay, and we ground down as always through the connection with the breath. So we exhale. Feel like you're emptying your lungs, your shoulders are releasing down towards the ears. Take another breath in through the belly. Breath rising up to the chest and then exhaling back down. Let's enjoy together another 2 rounds of this breath. One more time. When you begin to feel more connected to your breath, you can slowly open your eyes. If you feel like you need a bit more time, please take the time you need to ground. You can even pause this video and then come back. Okay, it's important to begin from a grounded place. Hands are going to draw onto the hips, and we're going to become familiar with the hips. So as we're breathing, we're going to create these circular movements here with the hips. Just becoming aware of the hips, of the connection of the hips to the lower back. Try to let your movement flow through like water, fluidly, easily, okay, without too much effort. Then reverse the direction of the rotation. Stay in tune with the inhale and the exhale. That's your focal point. And then we take one more rotation. We draw back in through the center, and we're going to step the feet back in so the feet are as wide as your hip. We're lengthening up through the top of the head. We take a breath in, let's spread through the palms, reach the arms up. Find your length here in the spine, take your time, slow everything down. Let's draw the hands into the heart. So your movements here are slow, but they're connected and strong at the same time. Breathing in. Feet root down, fingertips reach up, exhale. Take another 2 breaths this way. Exhale, like you're trying to reach the sky, but your feet root down. Breathing in. Exhale. Now we're taking it a little bit further, breathing and reaching up. As we exhale, we're going to fold all the way down. Knees bent or soft, like the sun salutation. Inhale, let's look out. Bend the knees, bring the arms all the way back up. Draw the hands back to the heart. Exhale. So we're warming up here. Breathing in, reaching up. Folding forward as you exhale down, knees bend to straight. Bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw to the heart. 2 more, breathing and reaching up. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, bend the knees, press all the way up. Exhale into the heart. 1 more. Draw the hands into the heart. You go another step further, breathing and reaching up. Fold all the way down as you exhale. Lengthen through the spine, look out. We're stepping back into plank pose. Press through the heels, take a breath in. Exhale, drop the knees, heart reaches in between the hands. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, folding down. Take 2 more breaths here, warming the lower back. Exhale. Shoulders root down as you rise up. Feel the back of the body engaging. And then as we exhale, we're going to press back into child's pose. Let's surrender down here in child's pose for a few breaths. Just staying connected to the breath and connecting also here to the earth. Acknowledging that the earth gives us stability, we begin to extend the arms and we spread through the fingers, feeling the support that's offered to us by the earth. Let's breathe in, come forward. Curl the toes, press back, exhale. First position in downward dog. You can also keep your knees soft if it's too much to straighten out. Feel both of your palms pressing equally to the mat. Draw your awareness to your belly button. Take a breath in. Exhale as we breathe out. Coming onto the tiptoes as we breathe in, stretching the ankles. We're going to exhale as we shift the heels back down towards the earth. Another 2 breaths this way, up onto the tiptoes. Exhaling, shifting down. One more breath. When we're walking, we're stepping the feet forward to the front of the mat. Breathing in, take the arms all the way up. Let's exhale, drawing into the heart space. From here, we're going to take the hands onto the hips. See that your hips are pointing forward. So when I say pointing forward, both of your hips are pointing straight. And then we're going to step with our right leg back. So I'm going to do this in front of you first, and then I'll turn to the side. So the right leg is going to step back, and as you can see, it's going to come out at a slight diagonal angle. So it's not going to be placed directly behind the other foot, otherwise you lose balance. Now watch what happens in the hips. You want to turn the hips to face forward so that you'll be steady and stable. And then here, you're going to lunge forward into that front knee. Okay, find your stability through that back foot. I'm going to turn to the side so you can get a different view. Okay, sit bones always rooting down, always pulling up through the top of your head. Okay, so don't worry too much about what your back leg looks like. Just focus on your hips facing forward. Let's take a breath in, rising up through the arms. And as you exhale, root down through your shoulders. This pose is going to bring strength and vitality into all of your body. It's going to bring energy and prana, life force, into your energy center. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale. Let's take one more breath. And as we exhale, we're going to drop the hands down to the earth and we're going to press back into plank pose. We look forward, take a breath in. Drop the knees or lower down in push-up pose as you exhale. And here we rise into cobra. So we take a breath in. Active through the lower back. Feel the shoulders drawing back. Feel the chest nice and open. We exhale as we draw down. We're going to take one more breath. I'm going to give you the option to rise into upward dog. If this doesn't feel good, please stay with variation 1 where we're down here and then we're going to press back into the heels. Let's take another breath. Begin to connect to that stability of the earth. Spread to your fingers. You can look forward. See that your index fingers are pointing forward. And then take a breath in. Curl the toes. Shift the weight back. Exhale. The downward dog is still a very challenging pose for you. When you get too tired, just drop the knees. Lengthen through the spine. And then you can meet us here again whenever you're ready. We're going to come onto the tiptoes. Bend the knees, look forward, walk or step the feet forward. Bend into the knees. Let's inhale, rise all the way up. And we exhale, drawing the hands into the heart. And now we step back with the left leg. So again, I'm going to come in front of the camera so that you can get a better view. Hips are pointing forward and the left leg shifts back at a slight angle. Okay, always bear in mind the position of the hips. So send the hips forward with your hands on the hips. You should be able to gauge if you're in a correct position by taking a look at your elbows. one elbow in line with the other. And then you can lunge forward and you're going to feel a little bit of a stretch here in your upper quadricep. Okay. There's just one thing that I'd like you to look out for as I turn to the side. Okay, and that is that you're not coming into the inner edge of your back foot because that's going to create some strain on the knees. So shift the weight more onto the outer edge of the foot and then draw down through your tailbone or through your sit bones and pull up through your crown. Let's take a breath in, bring the arms up. We draw the shoulders down as you exhale. Nice and strong in this pose, feeling empowered. Chest open, breath flowing freely. And then we exhale, drop the hands down, and we travel through the same vinyasa. So we're going to come into plank pose, take a breath. Drop the knees or lower down and push up. And then you choose your back bend here. So you are either coming into cobra or you're coming into upward dog. Whatever you've chosen, take a moment, take a breath, be present, enjoy. And then as you exhale, we're going to press back into downward dog. Always remember you can drop the knees. Let's take another breath wherever we are. We walk or step the feet forward to the front of the mat. Bend the knees. Inhale, reach all the way up. We exhale, draw the hands into the heart. Take another breath here, just connecting. As you exhale, feel the feet rooting down into the earth. Hands drawing onto the hips. Let's step back with the right leg. Inhale, arms reaching up. Take a moment just to check if your alignment feels good. If it doesn't, draw the hands onto the hips and just check in with your body. Take this as an opportunity to understand your body, to get to know your body. We're going to take a breath in, take the arms back, and as we exhale, we're going to swing the arms up. Nice and strong, breathing in, exhale. Bring some energy into your practice. One more. Exhale. Let's inhale, drop the hands down. Again, we're traveling through the vinyasa. If that's too much, just meet us in downward dog. Back into the heels, take a breath. And you meet in downward dog. Let's enjoy another breath. If you need to loosen the back of the legs, remember you can bend one knee, press the opposite heel into the mat. You can always bring what you've learned from the other videos into these sessions. We're going to walk or step the feet forward to the front of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Draw the hands into the heart as we exhale. Take a moment here connecting to breath. And we're going to step back with the left leg. So left leg, step back. When you're ready, root down through your sit bones, lengthen through the top of your head. Hips facing forward, root down through the shoulders. With some energy, we're going to swing the arms up. Exhale. Again, breathing in. Exhaling. One more breath. Exhaling. Let's draw the hands down to the mat. Step back or meet us in downward dog. Drop the knees or full push-up pose. Exhale, heart dives forward. Take a breath here, rising into Cobra or Upward Dog. Elbows hugging in, and then we exhale down. We're going to press back into the heels, taking a few breaths here. And then we meet together in Downward Dog. Shift the weight back, take a nice big stretch. This pose practically stretches every part of your body, from your shoulders to your arms, your legs, your abdomen. We're going to walk here to the center of the mat. Take the feet wide, bend into the knees. Let gravity draw you in as you grab hold of opposite elbows. And just sway the body nice and easy. Let your chest rotate. And then nice and slow, we're going to roll up through the spine. Okay, and we're going to look forward. And then here, we're going to take the legs wider, a little bit wider than the mat. Okay, extending the arms out. Always that sensation of pulling up through the top of the head. We're going to pivot. Let's begin with the left foot. So we're going to pivot the left foot facing out. And then here, we're going to turn our hips to face forward. So as you're pivoting the foot out, the tendency would be for the hips to turn. So let's bring the hands into the hips. And we're going to turn the hips to face forward without adjusting the foot. Okay. So the front heel and the back arch or the back heel are in line with each other. Let's extend the arms out. Take a breath in, exhale, root down through the shoulders. Always feeling that sense of length in the spine. With your next breath out, I just want you to lunge into the front knee, but I'd like you to keep your body straight. Don't let the body move in. Okay, you're going to keep your body straight. Think of the breath as traveling from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head and then back down. Now the gaze shifts towards the left middle finger. Take another breath in. And we exhale, and we're going to travel through that same vinyasa, drawing the hands down, pressing back into plank pose. Exhaling, dropping the knees down or push-up pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Chest nice and open. Exhale as you lower down. If you want to take Upward Dog, press the mat away from you, lifting through the sternum. Enjoy a breath and then exhale into Downward Dog. We enjoy another breath here. Step to the center of the mat, take the feet wide, bend into the knees, grabbing hold of opposite elbows. Letting the body fall. And we can roll up here through the spine, bringing the head up last as we exhale. And then we turn to face forward and we extend the legs. We're going to extend the legs and we're going to pivot the right foot now, so the right side. Okay, again, attention that the hips are going to try to turn. So you want to shift your hips back and keep the foot in the same position. So if you find that your foot then is struggling, then you know you've reached your limit. You want to feel like there's a letter V pointing down here and that everything is nice and open. Okay, then we extend the arms out. Okay, fingertip to fingertip, arms are strong, and your gaze is going to shift forward to your right middle finger. As you exhale, you can lunge into that front knee, and you can sink down through the center. Feel the breath traveling up from the tailbone towards the crown, and as you exhale, feel the breath rooting back down. Let's enjoy another breath. You're going to pivot the hands down, again traveling through that flow. Enjoy another round of breath. Step to the middle of the mat, and here we roll up through the spine. Let the head come up last. Let's inhale, take a breath in, take the arms up. Exhale, drawing back into the heart. Return forward, and we repeat, opening up. Okay, extending the arms, so as though we're expanding the chest, pressing towards away from us, and then extending through the fingertips. Let's pivot the left leg. Check that the front heel is in line with the back heel or the back arch of the foot. Hips turning towards knee in a shape of a letter V, and then lunging forward. Breathe in through the base of your spine. Exhale. Feel your shoulders rooting down. Breathing in. And now as you exhale, you're going to draw the hands into the heart. We're going to take a breath in. Take a breath out. 2 more. And as you extend the arms out, now we're going to spin the left palm open, and we're going to breathe into Peaceful Warrior. So we're just going to inhale, spin your ribs towards the left side and lift through the heart. Okay, there's no tension in the neck. You're gazing up with the eyes. If it's too much to gaze up, please feel free to look down. Breathe into the side body here. And then as we exhale, we're going to windmill the hands down to the earth and either go through your flow or meet in downward dog. We enjoy another breath, stretching the whole body out. We step to the middle of the mat, roll up through the spine. Let's inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Drawing into the heart as we exhale. Connecting to the warrior within, we extend like we're pressing towards, away from each other. Extend the fingertips, pivot the right foot, and then exhale, come into your warrior pose. Gaze is forward, you're leaving the past behind, looking to the future, but you're here and present. Let's take a breath in. Exhale, draw into the heart. Again, breathing in, lengthening. Exhaling. One more breath. Exhale here. As you take the hands forward, let's spin that right palm open. Let's Rotate with our rib cage towards the right side, and then we take a breath into Peaceful Warrior. Eyes up or down. And as we exhale, we windmill the hands down. We're going through one more vinyasa. Remember, you can always choose your options here to drop the knees or take the full variation. You can even change as we go along. We're going to exhale into our final downward dog for today. One more breath. Okay, now we can walk, step, or even jump the feet through, crossing the legs and finding a seat. And we're going to go through those final stretches that we did in the previous video to stretch the spine, to stretch the hips and the hamstring. You should by now be feeling nice and warm. Okay, so let's continue breathing in. Let's take the arms all the way up. Exhale, draw the hands into the heart. I'd like you to feel like your sit bones or roots and they're making their way down into the soil. And then begin to lengthen from there through your spine, like the top of your head or branches trying to reach the sky. Okay, and then we take a breath in. And we're going to turn to look over the right shoulder as we exhale, relaxing the weight. We enjoy another 2 breaths. And then we inhale and we come back to center. Take another breath in. And we exhale. Inhale and we come back and we bring the soles of the feet to connect. So as we said last time, if your hips are very tight today, you can draw the feet away from the body. Every day will be different, okay? If you're more tense or you're more tired, then that's going to manifest in the body. It's going to be there. Okay, if your hips are more open, you can draw them in towards each other. We're going to keep the outer edges of the feet connected, and then we lengthen up through the spine. There's also the option here to free the hips by pressing them down. You always want to stay in the awareness of the body so you're never forcing yourself into any posture. And the legs extend and you can give the legs a little bit of a shake. We bend into one leg, it doesn't matter which leg it is. The hips should be a little bit more open now with the warrior poses. So we're going to take the hands underneath the shin and we're going to pick up our foot. Okay, we're going to open the knee down towards the ground and lengthen through the spine. And then we're just going to cradle the hands here underneath the shin and we're going to take a few breaths as we open the inner and outer parts of the hip. And then we take the leg down. We stay with this nice and open here and we turn the hips forward as we did in Warrior One. Okay, connect the back of the extended leg to the ground. And then here we're going to interlace the thumbs. We take a breath in, keep planting your roots into the earth, lengthening up. We exhale, drop the hands down. Take another breath in. And exhale. One more time. Exhale, shift the weight forward. Inhale, pulling up through the top of the head. Reach the heart forward. That is, the hands are on the shins. That's also fine. And then exhale. Wherever you are, you want to be there and present, not struggling to get out of the pose. And then we're going to change. So the hands come underneath, opening up here, dropping the knee down towards the earth and lengthening up through the spine. So the length that you bring into the spine is going to help your hip to open too. And we place the leg down and we interlace the hands. We shift the hips facing forward, root down through the back of the extended leg. Take a breath in. Exhale. Take another breath. We exhale, shift the weight forward. Bowing forward. If you feel like you need more extension, breathing in through the top of your head. And then exhaling. We want to try to keep the heart channel open so we don't round the back too much. We draw the shoulders back. Inhale, coming up. And then exhaling, shaking both legs out a little bit. So there's always this balance here of giving in your energy, but not working with the ego. The ego is that which wants to identify, that which wants to prove a point. Here you want to bring your energy into it, but then you want to learn also how to surrender and just accept what your body's limitations are and just allow your body to open up naturally. Okay, so from here, we're going to come down to our final pose. But before we do, we're going to stretch the lower back. So we're going to come all the way down onto the back. We're going to hug the knees in towards the chest. And we're just going to rock here a few times from side to side. Begin to relax, slowing your mind down. And we're going to invite the right knee in towards the chest, extend the left leg out. Let's also extend the right arm out to the side. And with your left hand, we're going to draw the knee down towards the left side. Let the head drop nice and easy towards your right. And then you change. We extend through the left arm. And with the right hand, we draw the left knee, towards the right side. Let your head drop. Come back in, and here we come into our final pose, Shavasana, where we do absolutely nothing. This is a very important part of the practice. This is when we digest all of the openings that we have created in the body. Just spin your palms up, Let your chin drop towards your chest. If your head wants to drop to the side, just let it go. Let go of your shoulders and just let the whole body release into the mat. Let the breath become soft, and then from there, we're going to begin to soften the whole body. Feel the back of the head, feel the back of the neck, feel the shoulders and the whole spine all the way down to the tailbone. Feel your buttocks, the back of the legs and the feet as everything releases down. As though gravity is drawing you in, just let go. Let go of all control and just trust the space, knowing that it is safe to just let go and trust the universe. Feel the top of the head, feel the forehead, allow the forehead, the cheeks, and the mouth to just relax. Letting go of the eyes, there is no tension being held or carried in the face. Letting go of any tension in the mouth, in the jaw. Relaxing the neck, chest, the front and the back of the arms, the hands, the fingers. Traveling into the rib cage, all of your internal organs, your sacrum, the legs, the feet, the toes. Just let everything go. We're going to dedicate this time to letting go of control, to letting go of thoughts. And if the thoughts are coming by, we don't create any resistance or battles with the thoughts. We just see them come and we see them leave, like we would a cloud in the sky. But we let go here of all of our expectations, beginning with the expectation that we are able to fully relax. Just allow everything to be natural and everything to be as it is. And we embrace that space of presence, whatever it is. You're going to stay here for a few more moments until I sound the bell. And then as I sound the bell, you can slowly begin to bring life back into the body, but stay in your awareness of being present. Bring some sensation back into the fingertips. Maybe pressing with your thumbs across your fingers, creating a wiggling movement also with your toes. You can hug your knees into your chest and you can just roll over onto the side. And rest there a little while longer in protected position until you feel ready to meet again in seated. Take a breath in through the nose Exhaling through the nose or the mouth. Draw the hands here into the heart, connecting our masculine, our feminine, bringing everything to balance in the center of our heart. Take a breath in, rising up through your center. And then exhale as you draw back down. Take another 2 breaths, staying fully present, fully aware. Exhaling. One more. I wish you a great day ahead, connecting to that space that you've created for yourself in your body and in your mind. And remember to always take the time for yourself to go inwards and find that warrior within. Till next time. Namaste.